You know, I think that because you have the word now, maybe you should show your, maybe you should demonstrate your case study. That would be really nice.
Sure, yeah. So let me
Yeah.
share my screen. Yeah. It is this one. Please let me know if you can see my
Yep.
screen. Yeah, great. Okay,
We're
lovely.
seeing something. Yes, there we
Yes.
are. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So I prepared a super short case study. So this was something that we did in one of the larger companies that I was working with. And it was about applying human-centric design to development of a learning program. When we did this measurement sometime after the training, it turned out that the transfer of knowledge was not really there. Some people didn't even know where to start. So that was worry, right? So we asked them, what's happening? Why can't you apply what you learned? And people were coming up with things like, oh, I need more time in Amsterdam, and you know. So I'm not saying that we shouldn't be asking our learners why the transfer of knowledge is not happening, but what I'm saying is to really listen and get curious and go maybe deeper, like what is behind that answer? Ask some more questions, ask the 5 whys, whatever technique you want to use, and really get to the root cause of what is really happening. So we did that. We did a big customer or learner survey, and we reworked the whole program. We came out with a journey, not a one-off event, but a journey. It took over a period of time. It was connected. There were many small nuggets connected together. It was a blended program, and it was successful. We did win some awards, so great. Pat on the back. But Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So how did we get there? So now I just prepared just a few things that we did. It's not all, but just in the sake of time. Hypothesis. Before every pilot, everything we did, we ask ourselves, if we do this, this number of learners will behave in the way of this. And then we compared before and after, if we actually made a change or not. Prototyping. So, that could be as simple as drawing something on a piece of paper, a digital board, or making a simple clickable prototype. And with each iteration, ask your end users, how is it working? And, with each iteration, we actually changed a lot. Now you can see on the screen how the learning interface in this case changed. I mentioned asking learners, but this could be, as simple as just putting something on a digital board, a piece of learning, MVP, and then ask people to put post-its on it, talk about it, or follow up in another way. Very quick to do. Working in an agile way. So learning from each iteration, like I mentioned earlier, and then, of course, launching what you already have. Get the feedback in, and then launch the next module, because we often want to get that whole learning program out, but maybe it's not necessary, is it really? And then a few words about how we measured impact. So I must say of course, in the beginning, we did the level 1 and 2, right? We did ask the learners how it's going. We did measure the enrollments, the completion, the hours. But then we also did another experiment. After some time, we took 2 groups of people, one group that took that learning program, and then one that didn't. And we asked them the same questions about confidence, about behavior, and we actually saw difference. And we could prove that the people who did attend that learning program did see increasing confidence and behavior as opposed to the control group. Business impact, we could also quantify in terms of cost savings, those large, expensive programs, as opposed to, the blended learning journey. They saved, of course, because ours was, in the flow of work, in your own pace and time and space. And increasing requests for support, because in this case, we also wanted them to reach out for support to coaches in the business. And that started to happen after the training more and more. So we were happy to see that.